Well, this is an exciting day for Prince William County, Virginia. We are celebrating the SBA's providing a check for $50,000. This was part of a competition that we entered that the SBA had for accelerating entrepreneurship. It was a national competition. We believe there's over 800 entries, and Prince William County won one of the grants for $50,000. And what this will allow us to do is focus on building the life sciences ecosystem here in Prince William County. We opened the Science Accelerator here 2 years ago with a substantial contribution by the Prince William County Board of Supervisors. Built the space out into 9 wet labs to assist early stage life sciences companies. We had no tenants at the time. The board did this on the faith of the county's commitment to building this life sciences ecosystem. Today, we're full. In fact, the $50,000 that we have will allow us to actually build out the last lab that we have into four or five mini labs, because we actually have more companies now interested in wet lab space than we have space to accommodate them. So this will allow us to build that space out, make sure our fume hoods, HVAC systems, electrical are able to accommodate the companies that will come into this last lab. I think this is a seminal moment, frankly, for the county. We've been doing life sciences activities for many years, but it's really been the last 2 years that we have gotten things moving at a pace that are really going to start paying dividends. George Mason University, which is right across the street from us here at Innovation Park, has a very, very strong life sciences program. They have the Institute for Advanced Biomedical Research. They have the Center for Advanced Proteomics and Molecular Medicine. All of this is in the area of genomics, proteomics, in areas that are really going to advance science, specifically in the areas of disease diagnostics, treatment, personalized health. So we're glad to be a part of that synergy with George Mason University, and having the lab, the Science Accelerator, fully built out will allow us to make sure that collaboration continues, and more importantly, allows companies that will be graduating from the Science Accelerator into commercial space to do just that, so we can take in new tenants. And that's really what this is about. Our job is to help early stage life sciences companies grow to the point where, as their products are commercially viable, can move into an area in the immediate vicinity and grow here in Prince William County. So this check will help us do that with physical infrastructure, and we'll continue to collaborate with Mason and other institutions to make sure that we grow this life sciences system. Northern Virginia is becoming more and more a center for this, and with our strong information technology infrastructure in this area, many companies in here, we think this is a fusion, frankly, between the life sciences sector and the information technology center in the areas of big data, data analytics, computational biology, and other areas where you can see this fusion. This is the thing that's going to drive healthcare in the future. So we're right at the epicenter. This will help with that journey, and we're very excited and grateful to the SBA for providing this. Happy to have this opportunity and looking forward, because the future looks pretty bright.
Well, the county is always seeking strong partners as we go on to new initiatives and endeavors. And so there's a great synergy that we're building here in our partnership with the university and with some of the other companies in the area. And this grant today, this grant award, is going to help us build on that and move the focus on life sciences forward here in Prince William County. This is so exciting to receive this award today from the SBA. They're the premier small business advocate in the country. And so we entered their competition, the Growth Accelerator Fund competition, and now we've won it. It's a big step forward, and it's a good example of how the public-private partnership, a successful public-private partnership, can work and be successful. So we're very proud of that, very excited about it.
This is the third year for it. It's the Growth Accelerator program. And what I like about it, it's bringing private-public opportunities, because we're kind of giving the funds into the community to say, create the opportunity that we hope creates future growth. And the thing is that what's exciting here is we've heard the governor talk about biomedical a lot and everything, but everybody talks, where is it? And now we finally got recognized for that with the package that was submitted, and kudos to the team here. And the thing is now it's put us on the map. And that is going to create opportunities, we hope, for investors to start looking at us more seriously in the biomedical arena. There was hundreds of applicants, literally. This was focused on the biomedical arena, and so that was a very narrow focus group of contenders for that. And I think what stood out with theirs is the community that's tied to it, that public-private partnership within the community, and then also the tie to a major university that is also very focused on getting into the biomedical arena.
Well, this is an important day for Prince William County. We are going to be recognized today by the Small Business Administration for the work that we've done with creating wet lab space. The wet lab space has been critical out here at Innovation Park to bringing in technological innovation, especially in the life sciences industry. And we're just so proud of this accomplishment, and we're also even more excited about what's to come in the future.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're very delighted that to be here this afternoon to enjoy this great event with the Small Business Administration folks and with each of you. This is a big step forward for the Prince William Science Accelerator. You know, in the county, we always seek strong partners as we begin new initiatives and endeavors, and this is yet another one. And with this today would not be possible without the community partners of Rinker at Design Associates that Jeff has already mentioned. They've been great partners for many years now in this building as we put it together. The Science Accelerator is a great example of how a successful public-private partnership can work and succeed. And now, today, we bring to the table our newest partner, the Small Business Administration, the premier national small business advocate. So we're very, very proud to have you working with us going forward. We had a vision here in the county, and we built it thanks in large part to the Board of County Supervisors. We invested and applied for the SBA Growth Accelerator Fund competition, and now we've won it, another step forward. So we continue to build on one thing to the next. And one of our core economic strategies here at the county is to accelerate commercialization and job creation in the life sciences. So this will help go a long way toward accomplishing that goal as we continue to build the momentum we already have established here in the county. With that, I just want to introduce the Brentsville District Supervisor, Ms. Janine Lussen.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brentsville District. I feel very spoiled to represent this district. You're jealous, aren't you?
I got a pretty cool district.
He's got a pretty cool district too, but the Brentsville District has many assets, and it's a very diversified district, and Innovation Park is certainly one of the largest assets that we have, not just in my district that I represent, but in the county. And I'm so thankful that in the 1990s, before Supervisor Noe and Chairman Stewart and myself were serving the county, some of our colleagues that are still serving, Supervisor Jenkins and Supervisor Cadigan, took a calculated risk to invest in Innovation Park. And today marks another great celebration of that decision that they made with the Life Science Acceleration Lab here. And today, with the Small Business Administration recognizing the work that is going on here, the brain power is, to me, just phenomenal. You really helped put us on the map. So thank you so much. This is like a life science mecca. And I'm so thankful to you. The $50,000 grant or check is going to create more jobs. And that's what we're really all about. We want to bring more of those high-paying jobs into Prince William County, so thank you for choosing to invest in us. And with that, I'm going to turn the mic over to Chairman Stewart, has been serving the county since 2003. You were elected in 2003, so he has a lot invested in this county too. He knows all about job creation. And come on up, Corey, and share what you have to say.
Okay, all right. Prince William County takes this commitment very, very seriously. A couple of years ago, when we decided to build this wet lab space, we knew we were taking a calculated risk. And I'm proud to say that as of today, we are fully full. We are absolutely filled to the brim. We've got all these new companies, and the whole idea was that that this is going to be a permanent home for any one of them, but as they come in here, they grow in conjunction with the university, and increasingly across the country, by the way. We know this. We know that George Mason University and NBCC on the eastern side of the county are a critical part of our economic development infrastructure. And it's not just up in here, but in North Carolina and other places as well that are doing so well economically, that it's this partnership between the government, the academic community, and then of course the private sector that is ultimately leading to the types of high-end jobs and technical jobs that Ms. Lawson was referring to. We know that, we're committed to it. We're going to continue to build not just wet lab space, et cetera, and that, but also the road infrastructure and the other infrastructure necessary, the power, et cetera, to keep it growing. And the innovation sector itself is growing very, very quickly. So with that, thank you very much. Thank you all for all of your commitment to Prince William County. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Knowing that there were 400 other competitors, and you created success out of that, that's huge. But there was something unique about the area that we decided to invest in that. And the one thing that I came here 2 years ago from Pittsburgh, so I saw the changes in Pittsburgh dynamically and how they created the brand and all that. And I came here to Virginia and I thought they're going to be on the same playing field, and I was shocked. It wasn't. And I kept hearing about biomedical throughout the Commonwealth, but I didn't see anything. And when I saw the grant come across, I said, at last, we're on the map. Now we can start playing with the other states. So we can now compete with North Carolina. We can compete with Pennsylvania. We can compete with Maryland now, because we've finally been recognized that we actually have something. And that's a huge accomplishment. And with George Mason University as a partner in the community college, and that, you can't lose there. And I saw the investment. A month ago, I was over on the other side this road, as I said, and seeing the operation over there, and I thought, oh my gosh, you know, what an opportunity and nobody knows anything about. So I hope you take a huge advantage of this and move yourself forward and start setting the pipeline, because one thing is, even though if we get them to come out the door and we get investors interested, they're going to take them from us. So we got to create that pipeline to make sure that they stay here. And that's hopefully what this grant will help start establishing, so we can keep them here and keep those good paying jobs. And this region will start being known as a life science region and an IT region. And that's a huge thing to be able to put on your chest and brand across the state. So I want to commend all of you, because I know it was a team effort. It was the government, it was the private sector, and it was universities. And you can't sit there and say there's nothing wrong with that, and the SBA's been saying that for quite a while, that we need that type of relationship to create true economic development. So kudos to all of you, and much success in the future as you move forward. Thank you.